Hi, I am Anna. I come from www.ntvforex.com. Julia's Industry and Retail Sales Analysis http ntvforex.com News ID E5674787172022 16:05 p.m. This week, industrial output and retail sales growth for July will be in focus, with the market consensus sitting slightly below zero for both indicators. PMI indices for Eurozone countries are due Friday. Before that, markets will have no impulse coming from data releases. NBSP August 20th industrial output expected to contract mildly in June. Industrial output growth is expected to be negative in July, as the market consensus sits at 1.2% YY and our point forecast is at 2.5% YY. Although the PMI index went above the threshold of 50 in July, suggesting expansion in the manufacturing sector, the YY growth of industry should remain negative. NBSP August 21st retail sales growth to be slightly negative. We see nominal retail sales at 0.5% in July, marginally lower than the market consensus at 0.4% YY. Although we have seen household spending recovering since the pandemic, the growth figure may still be in the red in July. NBSP last week's highlights 2Q20 GDP growth arrived at 8.2% YY, a better result than our in-market expectations. The inflation rate eased to 3.0% YY in July. MPC members Gatner and Kropenicky see interest rate hikes next year as a possible scenario, while Ansiparoas supports a stability of rates policy. NBSP bond market drivers 10Y yields without clear trend throughout the week. We have seen increased volatility on the local bond market. 10Y yields began the week around 1.3%, only to jump the following day to 1.36% and drop to 1.27% on Thursday. At the beginning of the week, 10Y yields are slightly above 1.3%. The spread versus bonds dropped to below 120 BP. This week, industrial output and retail sales data are the most important, but are not likely to provide an impulse for the bond market. PMIs in the Eurozone, due Friday, may be more important. NBSP FX market drivers zloty remains below 4.40 versus euro. The Eurobond has moved slowly below 4.40. The 2Q flash GDP releases brought no permanent impulse on the FX market. The even better than expected release in Poland resulted in only short-lived appreciation. This week, local industry and retail sales data are due. As far as the Eurostat is concerned, since the PMIs will only be released at the end of the week, the pair should not get any direction from macro indicators for most of the week. So, the pair could be prone to statements from the political sphere, which are becoming more likely with the intensifying presidential campaign in the US. NBSP download the full weekly Focus Poland. Subscribe our channel to receive the news as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. If you want to read real-time news, text messages to MT5 Expert Advisors page at https://m.me/mt5.expert.advisors.